Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn about main components of computer. As we all know that computer is made up of multiple components, but what are the key components of the computer? Let's have a look at them. So the first one we are going to learn is about the motherboard. Okay, so as you can see over here inside the motherboard here, there are some sockets available, right? You can see them over here. Okay, so what are the working of the motherboard? It will connect all other devices of the computer, and the function of the motherboard is that it will connect all of them and it works as a single unit. Okay, so for example, you know what, at our home we are having a switchboard. In that we are having multiple switches available, so all over the operation of the switchboard will be switches will be done from one place, right? If you will switch fan, it will start fan. So all over the working of done from the one place only, from one switchboard. So here also it is going to work same thing, like motherboard will connect all the devices of the computer and it will connect all of them together and works as a single unit. Okay, so that is the very important device of the computer. Second we are going to learn is about the central processor. Okay, as you can see here, its name suggests central. That means the process or whatever calculation, if you want to process some data, you want to process some information, all this thing will be done with the help of the CPU only. Okay, so you have seen some devices like some square box beside the monitor, which is known as a CPU, central processor unit. So this device is for computer, but if you are using laptop, you have seen something like that which is added inside the laptop. Okay, so this thing is there, which is known as a CPU. All right, so what is the work of the CPU, everyone? It is working as a brain of the computer. Without CPU you're not able to work. Okay, so whatever process you are doing in the computer right now, that is with the help of the CPU. So it's like a brain of our body as well. For example, if you have feeling of thirsty, then it will give commands to the body, right? Now you have some water. Okay, if you are feeling hungry, it will give command to the body like let's have some food, right? So the brain will control your body. The same way the CPU will control the computer, okay, or laptop. So this is the very important component of the computer, central processor unit. The third one is we are going to learn about the random access memory. Okay, so it is the device which is worked on by the processor. All right, it's known as a random. Why? Because it has the access with the processor. All right, and you know what, if you are writing some word document, if you are playing some game, if you are working on some Photoshop application, and suddenly if you will switch off the computer, if you will lose the power, what happened? All the data will be lost. Okay, so that is due to you are working with the random access memory. Right, so again one question will be there in our mind, then where you can store all the documents, where you can store some world of the Minecraft, so that you can store in the other device which is known as a hard disk. Next we are going to learn about the hard disk. So the thing random access memory which will do, it will erase all the data once you will switch off the computer. Okay, so you're not able to store anything inside the random access memory. Okay, because it will lose the data, so it is not for permanent storage. So the third one we are going to learn is about the hard disk. This is the thing which is used for a long term storage. Okay, and it is used to store the data, like main device for storing the information. Okay, so you can see here it is like some CD drive, right? So when this will spin, you will be able to write the data on that. Okay, so the hard disk is very important, and it has a large amount of data you will be able to store. Maybe it will be of GB, terabyte is there. Okay, so like this we'll be able to store multiple information inside one place, which is known as a hard disk. All right, next is we are going to learn about the video card. Okay, so video card is responsible for displaying the information on the screen. Right now you can see my presentation, you can see me. So that is possible with the help of the video card only. Okay, so the more powerful video card is, the better your games will look. So it is based on the graphics. All right, so if you want to play some high graphics HD games, you need to have better video cards. Okay, and anybody can tell me what this one indicates? These fans are there, right? Anybody have idea about that? What is the working of this fan? So basically, as you have noticed that laptop and computers are producing more heat, right? So to get rid of that, they have already added fans inside that. So if computer will provide more heat, they will make some cool over there, cool air. Okay, so it will reduce the heat. So the working of the video card is that as well. Okay, so which is also very important component. The last one will be working is about the power unit. Okay, so power unit means, as you all know, it's about the electricity, right? Is it possible to use the computer without electricity? No, right? You need electricity for that. So we have to add some device inside the computer that will provide the electricity. Okay, so this is the device which is called power unit. This is the device which will connect it to the CPU, and they will provide electricity to the computer. Okay, if you are using laptop, you are having already charger, you can directly connect to the cable and you will get the electricity, right? But clearly without this power unit, you are unable to use this super awesome device like a computer. So the power unit is also very much important component of the computer. Okay, so today we learned about the very important components of the computer. Like without them, we are not able to use a single thing on the computer, right? So let's have a quick revision, everyone. The first one we have learned about the motherboard, which will work as a single unit, right? All the devices of the computer you can connect with this one device only, right? As you can see, multiple sockets are available there. Fine. Second one, we learned about the central processor. As its name suggests, it is working for entire process of the computer. Okay, it will control all these things. Like if you want to on the computer, you have to switch on the CPU power button. Then only you'll be able to start the computer, right? So from the start to end, entire working is done with the help of the central processor unit only, because it's a brain. Okay, the third component we learned is about the random access memory. It is a random access because it is done by the processor, and once you will switch off the computer, the data, it will get deleted. Okay, so better where we can store the data, we can store the data inside the hard disk, right, for the permanent storage, which is very much useful. It is useful in mobile as well. We are using that memories, right? Video card, and then we learned about the power unit. These two are also very important, because the way you are seeing me right now, it is possible with the help of the video card, right? If you want to see play some super awesome HD games, that is possible with the help of the video card. Okay, and of course the last one, which is a power unit. Okay, so without that, you'll not able to access the computer. Like once you need to get the electricity first, and then you will be able to start the computer. So the power unit is also very much important. Okay, so in today's session we learned about this key components, that there are 6 key components which are very much useful. Okay, so is there any doubt, everyone? You got it from the beginning, whatever we have learned in today's session? All right, if you have any doubt, just keep it noted down. You can ask me. Okay, thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye.